Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken pot pie. It's one of my favorite comfort food recipes. It's so good. I'm going to make everything in my cast iron pan, so it's going to be like a one pan dish. And the way I make it, it's really good, very easy and really comforting. So let's get started. Alright you guys, so I have my cast iron pan getting heated over medium heat. We're going to start by melting 4 tablespoons of butter. Once the butter has melted, we're going to add some cut up vegetables. I cut up 1 large onion, 2 stalks of celery, and 1 cup of carrots. Go ahead and toss those into the cast iron pan. Then you're going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. You can always add more salt later, so don't go crazy with the salt. Okay guys? Next, we're going to saute the veggies for 3 to 5 minutes. We want them to release all their beautiful flavors. Then we're going to add 4 cloves of minced garlic. Go ahead and cook the garlic for just about a minute until it gets fragrant. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. Allow the flour to cook for a minute or 2. You want that raw flour taste to cook out. Then you're going to add 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream and 1 cup of whole milk. Go ahead and whisk everything together. Then you're going to let the mixture cook for about 3 minutes or until the sauce thickens. Make sure you whisk continuously, that way the flour doesn't form any lumps. Once the sauce has thickened, it'll look very creamy and so yummy. We're going to add 3 little cubes of chicken bouillon, smoosh them into the sauce. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme. If you're using dried thyme, only use 1.5 teaspoons. Go ahead and get everything very well mixed in. Then we're going to add 1/2 cup of corn and 1/2 cup of peas. Next, we're going to add some cooked chicken breast that I cut up into cubes. I just cooked 3 pieces of chicken breast in 1/2 cup of salted water. I'm going to add my chicken, and I'm also adding the chicken broth that came from cooking the chicken. I have about 1/2 cup of chicken broth going in. Go ahead and mix everything together. Then you're going to let this cook for about 3 minutes just so all the flavors can come together. Once that is done, you're going to turn off your heat, then set the sauce aside for later. So next, we're going to work on the pie dough for the chicken pot pie. I'm actually using puff pastry that I picked up from the store. You can use pie crust if you want. Using store-bought pastry makes things a lot easier for me, but if you want to make your own pie crust, I'm going to leave a video tutorial in the description box for you. I'm using 17 ounces of puff pastry. It's very thick. And I plan on doing a fancy design with my chicken pot pie, so I'm going to slice my puff pastry into 12 strips. I'm doing a basket weave with the puff pastry over my sauce, so I'm placing 6 strips over the sauce, just like that. Then you're going to lift 3 strips over, just like I'm doing. Then place 1 strip right across the sauce, just like that. Place the 3 strips back, then you're going to lift the other 3. Place another strip right across the sauce. Then you're going to repeat the process until you have a full woven puff pastry over your sauce. And you don't have to do all this, but I think your family will appreciate the food even more when they see the extra effort. Alright, once you're done, you want to tuck all the extra dough under to make it look nicer, make it look even more presentable. Next, I have some egg wash here. It's just a mixture of egg white and milk. You're going to brush that on the top to give it a little shine. Then preheat your oven to 400 Fahrenheit and bake this for 30 to 35 minutes. Mine baked for exactly 30 minutes. Look at that fancy thing. It looks so good. And the sauce is so bubbly and creamy. It smells so good. You have to let this sit for about 10 minutes before serving. It's going to be the longest 10 minutes of your life, but it's worth it. Oh my gosh, look at that. I cannot contain my excitement for chicken pot pie. It's like the best, one of the best comfort foods you could ever make. Tonight was a rainy day and my family and I really enjoyed this. It was amazing. If you guys want to make this recipe, make sure you check the description box for all the ingredients and measurements. And thank you for watching. I will see you later. Bye.